What's up, guys? Duncan the Highlander here. I wasn't sure if I should make a video because it's fairly dark and I didn't think you guys could see me, but I decided, you know what, F it. There's a lot that I could go into. I could talk about Ben Askrin finally getting into the UFC, something that, to be honest, I never thought in my life would happen. There's a lot of crazy things that the new owners are doing, but the best thing is that they're willing to do shit, which is pretty cool, whereas the old school mentality of the Fertitta brothers, they weren't willing to do those sort of things. There was no champion versus championship type thing. Now, don't get me wrong, there was an integrity to the sport that they created. They created rules and boundaries. It used to be like just things that you would just never see happen. Of course, the number one contender is going to fight for the title. Of course, the champion's going to defend his belt against the number one contender. Of course, just all these things. Like, of course, if someone falls out, the guy's just going to take the fight. There used to be a time where Dana White would pride himself on the fact that the UFC, I think they all the way up until John Jones, where the fight fell out with Dan Henderson and they ended up having to cancel that event. Now, that doesn't even seem like that much of a big deal at all. It was just that John Jones was the first person to pull out at the time. Up until that point, everybody else, if they were injured, they would keep fighting. Or if somebody else was just giving them a new opponent last minute, they would just take them anyway. It's not what happens in other sports. And now, it's more, you're starting to see that that's not what's happening in the UFC anymore either. There's just so much going on. Right now, I'm driving my car down to Portsmouth. Really shouldn't be. If you can hear that noise, that's my car. There's just a whole litany of things that my car needs to be fixed. But I need to make some money. So I'm going down to Portsmouth right now to unload a boat, a lobstering boat, for a company called Shaftmasters. I'm going to unload like I said, a lobstering boat. I'm going to unload some lobster. I'm going to get down in the deck, do what I can to try to speed their process up and make some money. I am fucking broke. Broke as a joke. But yeah, so I haven't been able to train that much lately. I've been off because it's just life, man. I've had a whole bunch of stuff going on. My girlfriend's car broke down. My car needs a lot of things so that it can be safe for me to be driving it. I'm still driving it, painting, working, trying to find a good job. I wanted to try to fight in November, which is coming up now in the next week or two, but there was just no way. I didn't have an opponent for the longest time, and I just hadn't been training, and I still really haven't been training. I could probably take a last-minute fight, but that's not me. I'm really out of shape. I would have to fight at like 85 or something. But I'm excited to get my life back together, get my shit back on the road, get back to training. I'm 25, and I really feel like I'm wasting time and that I've been running out of time. So this year's my year. This last year I did pretty good. I had 3 fights that were amateur. I wanted to make it 4, but that's okay. Next year I want to try to have 4 fights if I can. Maybe 1 or 2 more amateur fights, and then go pro. I want to have at least 2 pro fights next year. That's my goal. And then start the journey from there.